fact, that time that a Captain America cover got too adult. This is the cover of issue 7 of volume 5 of Captain America, which is part of the Winter Soldier arc. Now, this issue covers the final days of Jack Monroe, who was recently found dead by the Winter Soldier while the Winter Soldier was still brainwashed. And now this issue does get into a little darker themes and issues, but that's not the adult part we're talking about today. It's this phone number. Now, as you can see, this is a 555 number, which most of us associate with being those fictional numbers that they use in TV and other media to make sure that it's a fake phone number that nobody can actually call. However, that's not actually the case. The 555 designation was actually assigned in 1994 as kind of a specialty set of numbers that were supposed to be used for like special directories and stuff, not just normally assigned like other phone numbers. Interestingly enough, this was done in part because with all of the numbers that are on the keypad, the number 5 has the letters J, K, and L, which you can't use to form the beginning of a word in any combination. And so they designated 555 as the specialty number, so that way the other letters could be used to actually make words with the phone numbers. Is that still a thing? Like, I remember when I was younger, there would be stuff about like call collect and the numbers would spell, COLLECT. There was an ad about that. But I feel like they don't do it anymore because phones and Google have made it basically irrelevant, in my opinion. Back on topic. So these 555 numbers weren't specifically all fake numbers. In fact, it's only the final four numbers being 0100 to 0199 that are reserved for entertainment use. Everything else can theoretically be assigned. It doesn't happen very often because in about 2016, they really buckled down on the requirements for these numbers and what you had to do in order to get one assigned. So there's only a few hundred lines that are assigned, and then those 100 that are for entertainment purposes. However, this comic was published in 2005 before that crackdown, and so these numbers were assigned occasionally, still weren't common, but this one in particular, they didn't bother checking because they thought all 555 numbers are fake. Not the case. And so this apparently connected to an adult chat line. I assume with that crackdown that the number no longer works, but I'm not going to test it out.